Alright, and this is scp009. Oh, that's the cross testing. And here's the licensing citation that's needed. And this one is called, what is this one called? This one is called Red Ice. This is Red Ice, which I guess this picture could have given it away. Okay. Let me just get a drink. SCP-009. Item number SCP-009. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. Object is to be contained within a sealed storage tank of heat-resistant alloy with dimensions not less than 2 by 2 by 2 meters. Under no circumstances should SCP-009 be exposed to temperatures in excess of 10 degrees Celsius when not undergoing testing, and no water-based solution shall be allowed within 30 meters of the object's containment area. Object's chamber is to be fitted with temperature sensors which must be monitored at all times and be kept refrigerated by no fewer than 3 redundant cooling units. Now that's a dream. I live somewhere where it's... This year it was a couple of months of over 100-degree temperatures, and man, it'd be nice to have 3 redundant cooling units all going at once. My room has one, and if I plug in anything else, it'll go... And I'll be in the dark and the heat for quite a while. Because at night, it's not comfortable either at all. 90s and 80s. Mostly 90s. Any malfunction of sensors or of coolant systems is to be reported and repaired immediately. If at any time the temperature in the containment area climbs above -5 degrees Celsius, the chamber is to be locked down and flooded with coolant until temperatures return to safe levels. -30 degrees Celsius to -25 degrees Celsius. So there's 5 degrees Celsius of... This is nice, don't worry about it. Containment area is to be kept in total vacuum during testing, and personnel interacting with SCP-009 must wear full environmental protection gear. Following testing, all equipment, personnel, and other materials must undergo dehydration procedures and be quarantined for no less than 12 hours. Any moisture found displaying properties of SCP-009 is to be quarantined and added to the containment area as soon as possible. Deep breath. A little bit longer. Living organisms found to be contaminated by SCP-009 are to be terminated by chemical desiccation and extracted molecules of SCP-009 added to containment. How do you extract the molecules? I mean, how do you extract the molecules? No, that's exactly what I meant. I don't know what I meant by I said, I mean. Description. SCP-009 is approximately blank liters of a substance which superficially resembles distilled water H2O, except with a distinct bright red hue. This red hue is discernible in all phases and serves as the most expedient method of identifying contaminated matter before its anomalous properties manifest. So it's like a highlighter for water, or a... What do you call it when you're playing a video game and it highlights it? I guess it would still be highlighting it, but like it's glowing, a glowing target. I don't know. In contrast to mundane water, SCP-009 assumes as liquid phase at temperatures between -100 degrees Celsius and 0 degrees Celsius, and a solid state above those temperatures. At temperatures below -100 degrees Celsius, SCP-009 vaporizes into a gaseous phase similar to steam. That's horrifying. I think we still don't know why these are so dangerous, but because they, kill anything contaminated with it upon contamination, for it to vaporize just seems like the most dangerous thing that could happen. Examination of the atomic structure of scp009 have provided inconclusive. The substance appears to be identical to normal water molecules with the exception of redacted. In contrast to standard laws of... Alright. Let me just move my tongue around. Enthalpy. Dr. Blank Site Blank's resident expert on xenospatial physics suggests that scp009 may originate in a universe with alternate physical laws. I mean, that makes sense because for it to be when it's super cold, it's vapor. When it's cold enough to be uncomfortable, it's water. And I guess when it's a little bit warmer than that, it'll be solid. I lost my spot. Oh, here it is. The most hazardous property of scp009, however, is the ability to contaminate normal H2O when in contact with any aqueous solution. scp009 will, through unknown mechanisms, transform its anomalous properties to other objects and creatures. So it's like tag, but with a red highlighter on water. Testing has shown it is capable of assimilating ice, steam, tea, fruit juice, seawater, blood, and data expunged. What else could it have been other than blood if it's so bad that it's expunged? Oh, I hope it's not brown and wipey. Hold on, I need to drink my voice. Hold on. The time it takes for this process to occur varies depending on temperature and the exact chemical composition of affected matter, and had been observed as taking between 3 minutes and blank hours. Experiments on D-class personnel have illustrated the process of conversion by the substance, which has been found to follow a consistent pattern. 1. Initial exposure. Subject is exposed to scp009 and it begins assimilating any moisture present on the exposed surface. Creatures in this stage do not commonly notice any unusual symptoms except for a slight warming sensation. Ooh. S2. Surface conversion. Frost begins to form on the exposed area as the heat produced by the subject and scp009 itself raises its temperature above 0 degrees Celsius. This stage can take anywhere from 1 minute to blank hours, during which time subject begins to feel redacted crystals form on epidermis. Deep tissue conversion. Exponential increase in temperature of scp009 causes runaway reaction throughout the subject's body, resulting in redacted. Actual blood loss is minimal due to ice crystals redacted, allowing the subject to remain conscious for up to blank hours. Oh goody, you get to stay awake. Data expunged. Testing on D-class personnel was discontinued as of 4/23/20 blank. Let me just blow my nose real quick here. Addendum. Circumstances of retrieval. Subject was found in blank, Alaska on 11/5/19 blank. The Foundation became involved after reports were obtained from the native blank tribe who came across the mangled bodies of Team Sea Hunters, which had apparently been shipwrecked blank kilometers from the village. All victims were found encased in red ice. Cause of death recorded as internal bleeding, though closer examination found redacted. It is surmised that the low ambient temperatures in the area retarded the freezing process. This prolonged the time to total conversion by blank hours and allowed the victims to remain conscious until data expunged. Origin of scp009 is currently unknown. Investigation into similar events or materials in the area is ongoing. Evidence at the scene suggests redacted, possibly involving SCP blank. Oh. Oh no. Well, I gotta do it. Do I need a... Wait, do I need... Oh, well, here's the citation. Okay. Sorry if you got dizzy from that. Exploration log A0091. So here, should the exploration logs be a separate thing, or... I don't know, it's a separate page. Well, I'll worry about that later. Exploration log 11-5-19 blank dash. Situational report. Mobile Task Force Beta 7, the Maz Hatters, was deployed to recovery site to catalog and safely retrieve samples of SCP-009 for transport to site blank. Agent Bryce, first name blank, MTF B7 made a visual inspection of the area and noted 3 bodies, all male between the ages of blank and 40 years. Dr. Blank, also on site, surmised from relative position of the subjects that Mr. Blank, age 32, hereafter referred to as Subject 0, was the origin point of redacted. Subsequent subjects are presumed to have been exposed to SCP-009 while attempting to help Subject 0 back to the wreckage of the boat. During the standard perimeter sweep, Agent Blank Hughes located what appeared to be humanoid tracks leading northeast. After brief deliberation, a 3-man team consisting of Agents Hughes, Whitmore, and Cassidy was dispatched to investigate potential breach. Begin log 64243 EST. Agent Hughes, we found something. Control, it's a cave. The tracks lead inside. Control, copy Hughes. What do you see? Hughes, looks like a crack in the ice. It's maybe a meter tall. The opening's not very wide. Agent Whitmore, Captain, we got a body. No, this was definitely an event. It was not the opposite of uneventful. Unidentified shuffling noises are heard. Control, we didn't copy that. Hughes, repeat. Hughes, there's a subject here. Frozen in the skip. Male, about 15. Looks like he was trying to crawl away from something. There's a spear gun here. It's also frozen. It's been fired. So was the spear frozen in midair, or is it just... It was shot and then the freezing went over it? Control, any signs of trauma? There's a pause. Agent Cassidy, without touching him, I can't be sure, but it looks like he was stabbed by something. See how he's gripping his chest here? Right where the spike is going now? He might have been attacked. Maybe that could explain why the spike is there. Did you hear her, Control? Affirmative. This is Control again. Tag the coordinates for recovery and proceed to the cave. Whitmore, we using live fire, Captain? Hughes, there might be hostiles, so yes, but keep them in single shot mode. Don't want the guns getting too hot. Cassidy, good call. Don't want to end up like this guy. Whitmore, unintelligible, that's for sure. I bet he cursed, and they just didn't want to transcribe it. Agents ready their weapon and proceed. Approximately 2 minutes pass. Whitmore, unintelligible, because he was proudly cursing. Control, please repeat, Hughes. We didn't copy. Hughes, there's a chamber in here. Control, I'd say 5 or 6 meters in diameter. It's filled with red ice in the middle. There's a pool. Looks about 3 meters wide. Depth unknown. Cassidy, the fuck happened? Screams are heard. Oh, I guess they don't care about cursing. Never mind. Gunfire. Control. Hughes, come in. Are there hostiles? There's a brief pause. Hughes. Fucking hell. Negative, Control. Just, Jesus, a fucking polar bear. It's dead. There's dozens of bodies here. Not human. I see a few seals, a snow fox, and what the hell? Whitmore. The fuck is that? Cassidy. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Negative, positive, negative, positive. So 4 no's is a positive. So he's saying yes. Yes, oh God. Control. Hughes, do you copy? Cassidy. Cassidy found a spider, a giant spider. There's a pause during which shuffling and hard breathing are heard. Control. Is it alive? What do you mean by giant? They mean bigger than normal. Hughes. I mean it's fucking huge. Control. At least a meter leg span. It's frozen. Wait, no. Shit, I don't see anything inside. It almost looks like it's made of this stuff. A meter? That's a leg span is a meter. So that means in total it would be the leg, which is a meter, and a body, which let's say that's half the meter, so 0.5 meter, and then another leg. So the circumference would be 2.5 meters. That's a 6.5 foot spot. Nope, that's a great big 8-legged nope. Cassidy, unintelligible. Not possible. We're nowhere close to Germany. Whitmore, what about Germany? Cassidy, Captain, I'm pretty sure that's a 3023. Control. Repeat, Captain. Hughes. Cassidy said the spider is an SCP-3023. Oh, cool. I just have to wait. Couple thousand plus a couple hundred. No, just a couple thousand. Well, a couple thousand and 19. 3019. I'm almost there. There's a pause. Control. That's not possible. Hughes, why would she think that? Cassidy, voice elevated. I'm sure, Control. I worked with 3023. It's an instance made of scp009. Whitmore, wait. What's 3023? Control. That's classified. Agent Cassidy, you are to speak of this. Agent Cassidy, you are to speak of no more of this. If the specimen is destroyed, there's no reason to worry about it. Please continue your search. Cassidy, mumbling. But how the fuck did it get here? Hughes. We copy, Control. Cassidy, sweep the perimeter. See if there's any side tunnels. Cassidy, but Hughes. Blank, that's an order. So it's not cursing. I'm assuming this is her Cassidy's actual name, not her code name. Cassidy, unintelligible. I don't blame Cassidy because a 6-foot spider is more than I'd be able to. Yeah, I would just nope out of. I'm pretty sure it's probably closer to like 8 feet in diameter. Hughes, blank, check these corpses. See if there are any humans. Whitmore, on it. Control. Agent Hughes, how deep is the pool you mentioned? Hughes, can't see the bottom. God, I'm having SCP-354 flashbacks. This is not cool. Control. Focus, Captain. Is there anything nearby that you can measure the depth? You know, these guys are. I'll learn about it later. Hughes pauses. Well, the spider has a spear sticking out of it. Oh, okay, that's where the spear gun came in handy. Control, can you safely retrieve it? Hughes, the suit should protect me, right? Control, all the same, try not to touch the affected material. Hughes, alright, I got it. Should work. Looks to be about 1.5 meters long. Control, copy that, Hughes. Proceed with caution. As if Hughes was just gonna go running in there all willy-nilly. There's a pause. Hughes, well, it's definitely more than a meter deep. I could go further, but I'd have to get my hand close to that stuff. Suit or no suit, I prefer not to do that. Control, affirmative. Captain, we'll dispatch some D-class with gear to test that out. Continue your search. Hughes, copy that. Well, I guess I'm Cassidy. Voice, Captain. Hughes, stand by, Control. What is it, Cassidy? Cassidy, voice distant. I think you're going to want to see this. I think I know where the spider came from. Hughes, Control, I'm going in deeper to the cave. Affirmative. Proceed, said Control. Approximately 1 minute of boots crunching on ice and packed snow. Hughes, oh my, that's not good. Control, what do you see, Captain? Hughes, an aperture, about a meter in diameter. It's covered in the stuff. Cassidy, 10 seconds of silence. Hughes, blank, report. Control, do you have a visual of Agent Cassidy? Hughes, no. Shit, she must have gone inside. Control, please remain calm. Describe this aperture. Hughes, it just looks like a tunnel, but there's no ice past the mouth, red or otherwise. I can make out a dim light coming from somewhere inside. Might be Cassidy's torch. Control, is there anything else unusual? Hughes, Cassidy! Cassidy! Control, Captain Hughes, please respond. Is there anything else unusual about the tunnel? Hughes, yeah, it's wet. The walls are, and the floor. There's a puddle about a meter down. Shit. The puddle's red. A few minutes of breathing and shuffling noises. Hughes, Control, did you get that? Control, affirmative, stand by. 30 seconds of breathing followed by approaching footsteps. Whitmore, yo, what's up? Where's Cassidy? Hughes, she went in there. Whitmore, yo, Cassidy, holly it back, girl. 30 seconds of silence. Hughes, unintelligible. Control, I'm going in there. Control, negative, Hughes. We are routing a team of D-class for recovery. Your orders are to withdraw the rest of your team and wait further orders. Hughes, data redacted. Whitmore, whoa, hold up, take it easy. Control, you have your orders, Hughes. I don't think I need to remind you, data expunged. 45 seconds of silence. Hughes, Control, copy that. Let's go blank. End log. Aw, poor Cassidy. But I mean, she couldn't have known. But if I knew I was about to die, which probably never, I would have talked the hell out about that other SCP, the spider. I would have mentioned everything. All of it. How do I go back to -9? Here we go. And then I was at the exploration log. Okay, so let's continue. I guess I'll just continue it, keep it in there. Addendum 11/9/19 blank. After an initial report and retrieval of specimens, it was confirmed that the arachnoid entity found by MTF-B7, see attached file. Oh, damn you. Oh. Is it the same one? Okay, yeah, that's the exact same thing. I'm sorry it took me so long. I'm still waking up. Was indeed previously unknown instance of SCP-3023. Investigation has revealed the instance originated and redacted as a result of data expunged. Addendum 12/6/19 blank. After repeated inquiries, it should be noted that the portion of coastline upon which the initial victims were found was barren rock approximately blank meters from the seashore, and was sufficiently dry and cold to prevent significant contamination of the surrounding area. Had the site been closer to the water, there is little doubt an extinction level event would have ensued. That's a lot of dumb luck. Consideration of upgrading SCP-009 to Keter class under review. Do it, because if that stuff gets out, then that's it. That is it. That's done. All this stuff that you people think are so important, it is done. I can't remember the line from Aliens where, Ripley was getting mad like, this isn't important. Where was I? Okay. Addendum 12/6/20 blank. Supercooling of SCP-009 for the purpose of experimentation is disallowed until further notice. Personnel are advised that liquid nitrogen is the only to be used on the subject in controlled amounts and only until temperatures have reached acceptable levels. Related. Note. Possible application of SCP-009 in cold fusion research pending evaluation. Memo from O5 Command. 1/9/20 blank. We decided to keep this thing Euclid for now. We understand the concerns raised, but as long as you keep the power on and nobody goes near its contaminated area, there shouldn't be a problem. That's why we're keeping it in the site blank after all. As for the cold fusion research, we're putting a pin in that for now. Frankly, we don't have it in the budget for another snafu like site blank. The Savage team still hasn't found Dr. Blank's redacted. I did show this, right? Well, hopefully. Boy, it's hard to narrate. Ooh, it's taxing on the vocals. The following experiment record was recovered via chance occurrence of SCP-507 shifting into a universe in which the described test was carried out using SCP-107. The applicability of the reported findings to our own universe is pending review. Input: 10 milliliters of SCP-009. Results: red snow fell in test area for 27 minutes with moderate intensity. Grass growing in test area began runaway reaction, which ended with entire area being frozen within minutes. Notably, anti-enthalpathic reaction of SCP-009 did not extend past the effective radius of SCP-107. For reasons still under investigation, non-grass plants in the area turned bright red in color, greatly expanded, and mutated to display cyan-colored tentacles. Quotes: similar to those of species Drosera capensis. Mucilage produced by these tentacles later found to be tiny beads of SCP-009. How the plant is able to survive with SCP-009 is integrated into its cell structure is currently under investigation with why am I having so much trouble with preliminary hypothesis being the plant is a reflection of flora from the substance native universe. And that was SCP-009, the red water that plays tag. Okay, let's go to SCP-10.